once you stop worrying about yourself, good things really start to happen to you, and you'll notice that people will start to open their lives up to you, and you'll probably start making headway in the things that you've been trying to accomplish. For years in my life, I cared about myself, and some days I do. Some days I find myself and I wake up and I'm like, why is this happening to me? Why is it? And it's like, how can I make myself look better today? And those years took so much out of me and took so much out of my life that now when I look back on those years, I get stressed because it's just like, whoa. It's funny, I posted something on my Instagram today, and I had to archive all of my posts because those posts were about when I only cared about what people thought of me and only cared about these things that don't matter. And truthfully, I've learned so much in the fact that life is really great to people who want to do great for others. I just had a really crazy week, and my week was so perfect, and it was just so awesome to see how selfless people are around it, and how much they are willing to help, and how much they are willing to put in life-wise towards other people to just make other people's lives better. It was so cool. It was so great. And it couldn't have happened without someone, selflessly standing up for another person and going and doing that and being just the people that they were, which was awesome. Everybody I interacted with this weekend or this past week was just there for other people, and that was why they were there. And it was so otherworldly to a point where I think I had a smile on my face every day, and it's just because of how great other people were. And man, I just life is cool. Life is great. The people around me are great. I keep walking, and as I'm walking and walking and walking further, I just keep finding people who care about me, and they care about other people, and they care about the way my faith is, and they care about everything. I mean, it's just I know this is a reverse rant. This is a super praise, I guess, but if you guys were there and you saw what I saw this week, you would be in the same spot that I'm in. You'd be saying the same things of how just awesome the world can be sometimes. Just sometimes. Most of the time it's not. Most of the time the world is terrible, and it wants you to drown in it, and it wants you to give in and do the bad things. But if you give up and give in to the good side of things, and you're no, I'm pushing away from that, I don't want to do that, you will see just how unbelievably incredible things get. People are. Your name is power. Your name is healing, and your name is life. These are words that just stick in my head, and I just can't stop thinking about them. It's just, God is great. God is awesome. And He wants you to do great things, and wants you to step into his life and have it overtake his life completely, have it overtake your life completely, and you will see just like all of the things that can happen when you do that. All of the like special things, all of the big laughs and the big hoorahs and just the great things that like come from following him selflessly and falling into that. Like he just, when you put your time in and you're like, why am I wasting my time? Those are the moments where it's like that's called like the build-up. That's like the build-up. And then once you get to that moment where you're like looking around and you're like, holy cow, I see why I did this. I see why my, like everything has transpired. I see why everyone is so great. Like I see why you did this to me. I see why you held me in this point or kept me here, you know, and every single time over again, you know, like good thing after good thing after good thing happens. I wish I could sing, but I can't. My singing skills are terrible. I'm not great at it. The reason I say that is because, man, like people who sing and people who have the ability to do that have made some crazy things happen in my life. And they share their joy and they share their things and they share their voice. And it's just incredible. If you can't tell, I'm pretty tired. I had a little week. And but like I said, I had so many people around me this whole week. It looks like I didn't do anything, but in fact I did. I haven't been here all week. I've been posting, but the reason I'm posting is because I scheduled all of that, so it's not like the organic, hey, we're doing this today. But it was awesome. It was so awesome. I mean, I'm just like, I'm still thinking about it, man. I can't stop thinking about it. I mean, it's just been so great. Everyone is great. Everyone is awesome. Not everyone, but some people are. I'm pretty tired. I'm going to head out of here, and you guys have a good day. God is real. I love you. Bye.